Are you having trouble focusing on your business? Do you know you should be reading more books or watching more courses or doing bigger projects for your business, but you're absolutely struggling to? You're getting sucked into things like social media or video games or TV. Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly how you can increase your ability to focus, get more things done, start working on your business, and live a more happier, more fulfilled life. I know it's a big promise, but stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things business, mindset, growth related in order for you to go out there, make more money, have more impact, grow your companies, live a happier life. So in today's video, I want to talk about something that has actually been going around YouTube quite a bit right now. And it's something that I've been doing for a long period of time and tremendously, amazingly works to increase your focus, increase your well-being, as well as improve your ability to work on your business, as well as study things that you might otherwise find boring or not find yourself being able to do. And that is the concept of running a dopamine detox. Yes, a dopamine detox. Now, what does that mean and how is it gonna help you grow your business? Well, look, guys, it's no secret that in today's world, especially in these crazy times right now in 2020, that there is distraction and upsetness and anger everywhere, all right? Social media is filled with it, Twitter, Reddit, it doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna see all kinds of craziness going on, okay? And the reason why we get so sucked into those things, whether it's social media, Reddit, the news, whatever it is because we go there and our brain actually looks for things to either get upset about or things that will shock us and or scare us. It's why the news does what it does to you, right? It's why the news only reports negative things. And what that does is it fires, when we go to those sites, right? When we go to those sites on our phones or on our computers or whatever it might be, it fires off dopamine in our brain of like, oh, this is exciting, this keeps me going, this keeps me entertained, okay? And when you do that a lot, or let's say you're playing video games, let's say video games, TV, same idea, right? Those are firing off immediate dopamine hits, okay? Same thing with eating sugar, right? It's this whole idea of instant gratification, all right? This idea of instant gratification. And what it does is it's firing off these dopamine hits in your brain, and what that does, and why it's so damaging to you if you are addicted to any of these things, whether it be food, alcohol, drugs, social media, negativity, the news, whatever it might be, Reddit, whatever your vice is, we all have them, right? The reason why it's so negative is when our dopamine receptors get fried by getting constantly lit up like a slot machine, right? Think of our dopamine receptors like a slot machine. Boom, that's what social media is. You're scrolling down and you're looking for some sort of win, right? It's why slot machines are so powerful. They're playing on your dopamine receptors. Now, when they get fried, it makes it almost impossible for you to actually sit down and read books or work on your business, right, to get to that next level, because there isn't necessarily an instant gratification as soon as you read the book or as soon as you grow the business, right? Because those things take time, they take work, they take effort. You don't instantly read a book and become a superhero overnight or become Bill Gates. You have to continue reading, you have to apply, and it's a longer term form of gratification. And when we're constantly addicted to this world of instant gratification, right, which is basically what we've become, then it makes it very hard for us to focus. A lot of people are like, oh, I've got ADD, I've got this, that, and the other thing. Look, I'm literally diagnosed, quote unquote, with ADD. I've had to take the prescriptions in the past, but really, what I had to do, guys, was remove all of these dopamine receptors or these dopamine hits from my life. And it makes such a huge difference when you do that. When you remove social media, when you remove your video games, when you remove the news, when you remove, eating the crappy foods from your diet. One, at first, it's gonna kind of suck, just so you know, because your brain's so used to all of these things, and your brain doesn't really care about your happiness or your money or anything. All it cares about is these dopamine hits, right? But when you do it and you get through it, everything else becomes infinitely more enjoyable, right? I have been able over time to attach the pleasure in my life to reading books, to building businesses, to eating healthy, right? Because I've been able to remove these other horrible influences, these horrible things that are destroying our society from my life. This is how you increase focus, guys. The number one way to increase focus is to remove distraction, right? And the biggest thing about the distraction that causes the problems is all of these dopamine hits that we're all subject to every single day. So if you really want to be able to increase your focus, increase your business, increase your life, you've got to start removing some of these things. You've got to, right? And I don't care whether it's you do a dopamine detox 1 day a week, or, in my case, what I'm doing right now is actually going through a 30-day mega dopamine detox. All right, no social media except as a supplier, except to work in my Facebook groups or post anything on my personal pages so that I can work my business and continue to grow things up, right? I've got no stupid TV. We've got no alcohol. I've got no sugar, no added sugar, no gluten, no fried foods. I'm eating super healthy. I'm like doing a mega 30-day detox. If you guys want, I've got the 30-day focus challenge. If you guys want to go hardcore with this, it'll change your life, I promise you. But if anything, let's start with 1 day. Let's start with 1 day of a detox, all right? And here's how I'd recommend doing that, okay? Just 1 day. Full digital detox. So no phone, no computer, no TV, no video games, right? Your books, maybe a walk through nature, conversation with a friend, right? Also, no alcohol, no sugar, none of the food substances either that give you these dopamine hits, right? And just start with 1 day a week, okay? It's gonna be hard, but understand that difficulty in being able to do that is why your business isn't growing. That's what I want you to understand. If you can't get away from the instant gratification, you're never gonna be able to build the willpower and the work ethic that it takes to grow your business to the heights you wanna grow to. I can promise you that. People ask me all the time, how are you so focused? How do you have such strong work ethic? It's like, well, because I've learned the instant gratification, I need to stay away from those things. That is the problem, right? There's a great quote out there. I'm not sure exactly who it's attributed to, but I love this quote. And that is, if you don't sacrifice for what you want will become the sacrifice. All right. So if you truly want to grow your business, to live a lifestyle of freedom, to have financial freedom, to be able to travel, to be able to do all these things, you have to give up the instant gratification. All right. There's this weird paradox of life. Instant gratification stuff does not make us happy. It might make you, quote, feel happy in the moment because your brain feels more comfortable because it's getting a dopamine hit, but it's not going to make you happy in the long term. It's very easy for you to see this. I'm going to ask you right now, when was the last time that you were actually happy looking back 6 months ago that you spent the night scrolling on Facebook? Are those the nights that you remember? Right? Is that what you remember? Of course not. So we've got to stop it, guys. We've got to get rid of it. We've got to start doing the dopamine detox in order to get away from some of this nonsense, this craziness going on in the world so we can sit down and focus. It's a complete insanity to me that people say, we have the attention span of a goldfish. It's like, yeah, most people probably do. And it's because we don't understand what's happening to our brains with all of these bright, shiny objects with the social media and the news and the video games and all of these things, right? It's taking you away from your long-term dreams and your long-term goals. All right. So I'm going to challenge you guys right now. Start thinking about a dopamine detox. I'm going to link to another video on another channel that's going to go into more of the science behind this. Okay. So that you can check that out as well. But I highly recommend that you do this, especially if you're struggling with focus, if you find yourself constantly arguing in your own head about what other people are saying on social media, which, let's be honest, you are. It doesn't matter what side you're on or what you think, you're arguing in your head, or you're arguing literally on the platform, which is going to get you nowhere, right? You've just got to remove it. All that thought power you were using to think about, how you can change the world, or how this person's stupid, or this person's a racist, or this person should care more, or whatever it might be, could be spent growing your business, improving your life, and helping those around you, and bringing more peace, love, and happiness to your immediate world, which will in turn help the greater world at scale. So, look, guys, I'm going to link below to a couple different videos that if you guys are interested in this, I want you guys to check out. One, the 30-day focus challenge, which is what I'm currently doing here in June. I'm running it with my mastermind program. We're all in on it. We've all actually invested money into it. So we've got skin in the game. I recommend you get with a friend, a family member. You guys set this thing up. And then I'm also going to link to another video that talks a little bit more about some of the science behind some of the dopamine detox. But understand, again, the reason why you can't read the books or study or read the courses or do what you know you should be doing and you're stuck playing video games is because your dopamine receptors are fried, and this is how you fix them, all right? Don't give me this nonsense about ADD or ADHD or any of that stuff. I'm diagnosed with it. I can say that, all right? I hope. I don't know what you can say anymore. But I have dealt with that. I get it. You guys have to work a little bit harder. You have to remove a little bit stronger in order to create that focus. So remove the distraction if you want to increase focus, get those dopamine receptors stronger, and let's go out, let's build better businesses. And I promise this is gonna make you happier, all right? There's a great quote, my buddy Anthony DiClementi, and this is about the news and social media. If you want to stop being scared, stop watching the news. And if you want to stop being depressed, anxious, sad, angry, jealous, and envious, get off of social media. I love that. It's so true. Get off those platforms, get off the sucked in the brain, focus on you, focus on building your business, focus on building your relationships, your life, making a positive impact that's gonna make you so much better off in the long term than these instant gratification hits is going to do. So that's what I've got for this video, guys. I promise you that if you guys take what I'm saying here seriously and you guys actually do this and you get over that hump of the initial boredom and the initial, wanting to do certain things, like I promise you that on the other side is more fulfillment, joy, and happiness than you could ever imagine. I know that because I've lived it. I've been someone who drank every day and had drug problems and has had video game problems in the past. Everything you can imagine. I have a very addictive personality. Now I'm addicted to growing businesses. I'm addicted to eating healthy food, taking care of my body, because guess what? That's what brings me the real happiness in life, because I've seen the full gamut, the full spectrum of everything. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I can do more videos than this. I will give you guys updates on how the 30-day challenge is going. In fact, this weekend, we're gonna be doing a full digital detox. We're going up into nature for a couple of days, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited about it. Give me a like, a subscribe, let me know below, okay? And I challenge you guys to go out there and do this, especially if you find yourself unable to focus, if you find yourself constantly caught up in what other people are saying in the news or the media or whatever, right? Or if you're stuck playing video games and all this stuff, remove these things for a few days, go through some of that pain and agony, and your brain will shift. You'll start to learn to love reading books. It'll be much easier to work on your business, and in turn, you'll grow your business, which will lead you to the financial freedom and the true fulfillment and happiness in life. So that being said, guys, that's all I got for today's video. I'll see y'all in the next one.